Today's wildlife lesson is all about the food pyramid and energy flow. In our human world, we are lucky enough to have many abundant sources of food. But it's not quite the same in the world of wildlife. They don't have the benefit of supermarkets or restaurants. So animals have to be very careful in how they use their energy, because it might not be easily replaced. This is just one of the reasons why animals are classified according to how they obtain energy and nutrients. The sun is the biggest and most renewable source of energy for all living organisms on this planet. And through the process of photosynthesis, plants change solar energy into a chemical form for living things to use. Producers are organisms that create their own food, whereas consumers are organisms that obtain their energy by eating other organisms. Consumers can further be broken down into primary consumers and secondary consumers. Primary consumers, or herbivores, eat plants to obtain their energy. And secondary consumers, or carnivores and omnivores, eat other animals to obtain their energy. Then we have decomposers that obtain their energy by breaking down waste products and dead organisms. This process is called the nutrient cycle. You see, all organisms eventually die and will get broken down by these decomposers. The bodies break down to nutrients that enter the soil. Plants will then use these same nutrients to build their bodies. Decomposers can include fungus, bacteria, and invertebrates. Now we can talk about the food pyramid. All that energy, which originates from the sun, travels through an ecosystem to create the food pyramid. This energy is transferred from organism to organism as they consume each other. Everything eventually ends up in the soil. The building blocks of life come from the soil, and all are eventually returned to the soil, so that this wonderful world of biodiversity on our planet can continue to grow and prosper. So let's review what we've learned. First, animals are classified according to how they obtain energy and nutrients. Second, the sun is the biggest and most renewable source of energy for all living organisms on this planet. Third, producers are organisms that create their own food, whereas consumers are organisms that obtain their energy by eating other organisms. Decomposers create the nutrient cycle by breaking down waste products and dead organisms. They can include fungus, bacteria, and invertebrates. Fourth, the food pyramid is how energy, which originates from the sun, travels through an ecosystem. This energy is transferred from organism to organism as they consume each other. And everything will eventually end up being decomposed within the soil beneath us. Thank you for joining me for this wildlife lesson on the food pyramid and energy flow. We share this beautiful planet with so many wondrous forms of life. Being at the top of the food pyramid really means that we are responsible for everything beneath us. Even the smallest creature can make the biggest difference to our planet. For example, if all bees were to disappear, the plants wouldn't get pollinated and our planet wouldn't be able to survive. It's up to us to support and maintain our beautiful planet and to make sure it's just as beautiful and prosperous for future generations as it has been for us. Be well, my friends, and always remember that you are awesome. Subscribe to my channel to stay updated, and a like is always appreciated. We'll see you next time at Sam's Outdoor Science for Kids.